live stream. You guys saw
YouTube's
behind the
weird.
scenes. We're up to doing a bunch of stuff with the phone, but we're probably doing something wrong. So today we're playing over under. It's the game of guesstimates. So I'm going to ask we'll each have different cards. I'll ask a question, and then Steph will give her answer, and then I have to say if it's over or under, and so do you guys. And then once we show the answer, if I say over and it's over, I get a point. If Steph is, well, actually,
You guys got the idea. You either get it or not. You just play with us.
All right, let's figure it out.
None of these are going to be like easy.
This is just like going and playing games with your friends. We have no idea what we're doing. We're just going to hang out.
Like this, for instance. How many species of vampire bats are there?
Okay, now I got to guess.
Right.
So do you guys. Or you could actually, you guys just say over.
Put it in the chat what you think.
You could put your answer, what you think, but then you got to do the over-under on over what I say or less. So how many species of bat?
Vampire bat. Are there real
Is there
vampire
really a
bats?
vampire bat?
Maybe that's a trick. Maybe it's 0.
The other day when we had that weird question about ants, it blew my mind. But I think I'm gonna say there's 100 species of vampire bats.
I'm going to say under.
Hi, Joanna.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
3.
Okay. So good thing that was just a test question.
Right.
All right. Am I drawing from the front?
It doesn't matter. We're putting them in the back when they're done. But there's 3 questions.
Okay.
So, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Callie.
Okay, as you're joining, we will remind you how the game's played.
You could just follow along.
I'll remind you guys because
Okay.
I understand it'll be confusing if you just hear that. Okay. How many names are etched into the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall in D.C., in Washington, D.C.? So I got to answer it.
No, I answer, right? And you say over under.
Oh yeah, I did say.
Like I don't know if it's 100,000 or if it's like 50. I'm gonna say 50,000. It's a lot of etching, but it's probably nothing.
I'm gonna say over. There was a lot of.
I know. Do they put all of them at
A lot of
that one
people died.
memorial though? All of them go in there?
A lot
I don't
of people
know.
died in that
They
war.
might have had a few
I'm saying
memorials.
over.
Okay.
I'm saying over. So the answer is 58,249.
I am so
were
close.
Really close. Really close.
Wow. But it was
Wow, is right.
over.
So that one was over. So I said over.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so we're tied right now. Point each. Okay, your turn.
Okay. What year did Illinois become a state? Glad I'm asking you this because I don't have a clue.
What year? I don't even know what number they are. What year was Illinois a state? I'm going to say, I feel like there was a short period where a lot of states happened. I'm going to say 17.
Wow. That long ago.
Wait, there were states in the 1700s, right? I'm going to say 1790.
I'm
I'd say 1790.
over. I feel like it might be a tricky one that was one of the late ones. Let's see. 1818.
Oh. Did it say what number it is?
No.
Because, 1776 was when we became a country. Oh, and then we started chopping
Stating
it up.
up. Okay.
Oh, my goodness. How are you guys doing on this game so far? The chat it's like over.
I know. It's
weird
so hard to see. I don't know if your
we
font's
have
too
to use
big.
your phone.
Maybe that's what
what we
it
did
is.
last
Is your
time.
font's too big because you were blind when we got this phone. Now
Okay.
you got LASIK.
Here's a fun one. The longest. I'll let you read.
No, go ahead.
The longest Olympic wrestling match was in 1912. It was a semifinal between Martin Klein and Alfred Askanian. How long did it last? This is an Olympic wrestling match. I thought that I know modern ones, I think they have a time. You know what I mean? Like
They probably after this one, they probably gave it a time.
so
I'm gonna say
it's the
30
longest.
minutes.
It's gotta be. There's no way.
They would die, right?
No, they do during the match though. They don't have like a long break, but they have a pause. 30 minutes. We see fighters fighting
this
over
guy.
30 minutes.
There's
Huh.
a guy walking past. Shirtless.
He's this close to being a nudist.
Yeah, he is.
He's barefooting, he's grounding,
He is.
and he's pushing his bike.
Pushing his bike, and he's got a milk crate carton on the
We
back.
would show you, but he might start taking his clothes off. Okay, so the longest wrestling match was...
Over or under? Wait, over or under?
I'm saying over.
Okay, more than 30 minutes.
Because I think they... I don't know, I'm not an expert at it, but
No.
when I watch those things, they do have a stop. Like they'll go to the coaches real quick, there's these short breaks. So I'm saying, holy crap.
Way over?
11 hours and 40 minutes. You gotta be freaking
Those
kidding
guys
me.
had to be tired.
I'm gonna look that up. That is
We're not
How
watching
did they do that?
We don't want to watch that.
That's insane. They had to probably just be doing this at the end.
Oh, they were just rolling around.
11 hours.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. One guy could do it. Two guys happen to meet up and they both have that much endurance. Wow.
Okay, I'm still looking for this channel. Okay, here we go. So
That's
we can see the
crazy.
chat, maybe.
Yes, we're trying to see the
Am
chat.
I wearing that shirt? Nope, that's not me. Video, I mean, it's me, but... Okay, I don't see it yet. So hold on, let's go to the next one.
Ask another question.
How many public libraries were there in America in 1955?
Public ones, and why would they use that year and why?
You can ballpark it.
I'm gonna say there was 100.
100 total? Like two in a
No,
state?
I didn't say that. I'm gonna say
2 per state
Wait,
in the 50s?
okay, like the big cities would have it, I guess. This is the 50s. This was right after the Industrial Revolution, so yeah, they would have had more money and all. 500.
I'm going to say over. 8,420.
Wow.
That's a lot of libraries.
I mean, I would have thought it would have been in thousands, but not during the 50s. But I guess I don't know.
Okay.
Man, this is not easy.
I know, it is not.
In what year did American boxer Jack Johnson become the first black heavyweight champion?
Never even heard of him. So,
Oh, wow. I guarantee you that you've seen...
does he have a
you've
nickname
seen
I might have
there's
heard of?
actually videos. I'll let you know this, that there was actually videos of him fighting. So that gives you a time in history.
Oh, because they had
They
TV.
had that technology, yeah. He was a
Okay.
superstar too. Like, he was a huge superstar.
And what was he doing? Boxing?
Boxing, the first black heavyweight champion.
Okay, I'm going to say 1948.
Ooh. I was thinking the 1920s.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say under.
Which is a major guess because I've never even heard of him.
All right,
I don't know my sport.
I'm saying under 1908. And they had videos in.
Maybe that was the first. Maybe he had a long career.
No, I imagine there were videos of other stuff. It wasn't just him.
Okay, here we go.
1908.
Here we can see the chat now on this phone. Oh no, it's
Well, that's true. It might not be. They might not have video of his first match.
yeah,
That's a long time ago.
yeah. Okay,
Get your next card.
you put it at the back, right?
Yep.
How many strings are inside
Cheers.
a typical piano? I switched my card. Or my question. The other one is boring.
In a typical piano?
Yeah. Strings.
I feel like 52. I feel like I've heard something like
That's
that.
the alphabet. Oh no, cards. No.
Oh.
52 in the alphabet. No, 26 in the alphabet, 52 in cards.
Why do I think that I heard that? 48 maybe? I'll go with 48.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna go with 60. I'm gonna go with over.
I'll stick with 48.
All right. 230
What? No way.
in a piano? A
No
typical
way.
piano. 230?
I can't believe that one.
I don't understand how it does it.
How many of them are?
There, you guys saw her outside
Anyways.
for a second. We should have flipped it when that guy walked by.
Okay, so that's a lot of keys.
Yeah, a lot of keys. Okay.
And there's somebody said 200. Amber said
Wow, Amber
230.
knew? Holy cow.
job,
And no
Amber.
cheating, by the way. You have to be as dumb as us.
Yeah.
Equal
Not fair.
level playing field. Don't be cheating. You guys can put out stupid answers like we do.
That's That's right.
Because
And
you know,
you put out your dumb
nobody
answer.
knows these.
Dumb answer, and then you say the over/under. You still might win.
But you might also know trivia.
Okay, here's one that you guys should know.
Okay.
How many episodes were produced of the TV show I Love Lucy?
Oh.
That show, I think, went from the 50s
went
to the
forever.
70s. It was, I Love Lucy, though, but in the 70s, I think it had a different name.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to count I Love Lucy.
Oh, because you have something to count it with?
No.
Okay, I'm going to say 1,000.
You know, like back then, did they have a show on every single night or once a week? What was it? I'm gonna say 2,500.
Okay.
Who read that question?
You.
Oh, okay. Okay, how many episodes? No way.
What? What?
How many episodes? 180?
What?
There's no. Wait. So there had to be I Love Lucy. It says 180. Is that possible? What is everybody else saying? 215?
Oh, everybody else is in the thousands.
It's just me. It's just me should get the points. She said 132.
Hi, Callie. Putty is
Yeah.
here. She's somewhere outside.
200. Okay. So,
You'll see
Amber.
Wow.
All right. That's weird. But that shows she had Was I Love Lucy before her and Ricky?
No.
Was
I
that
think that was the first
the
one.
show?
Yeah.
And then she had another show. Wow, I can't believe that.
Nice. That's
All right.
exciting.
Go
And
on.
way up, dude, we cannot see the chat, just so you know. We have to look down here at a phone, and it's tiny, it goes fast. On the screen, it's all
Yeah.
overloaded. Like
There's something going on the screen.
like the font's too big, so it just looks like a big here. I could show you what it looks like.
Anyways, don't take stuff personal if we can't read your comment.
Yeah.
Because we can't see it.
We can't.
It's like
Look, this is...
It looks like a foreign language.
Oh, you guys can't really see it. Oh, it looks like the infinity in here.
Okay,
But
your
it looks
turn.
crazy in there. We
Let's
just can't
keep on
see
with
it.
the game.
Okay. All right,
We're
question.
playing.
I don't even want to ask this one because it's boring to me.
Ask it, and
It's
we'll.
a big-
Oh, so what? There's
Okay.
people that love baseball.
In what year did Paul Hines, who I've never heard of, make baseball's first unassisted triple play?
That's such a dumb question.
You want to move on?
I think you get a different.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
Let's
somebody out
let's
there
just
that
tell
has-
them. Just tell them.
No, just go ahead and guess.
What did he do?
His first unassisted triple play, Paul Hines.
I'm gonna say Paul Hines did that in 1948.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Over
under.
or under? Ooh.
1878.
Wow. How did you know?
Well, I didn't.
How did they even know what a triple play was in the 1800s?
I don't know. I don't even know what a triple play is now.
How long has baseball been around?
What is a triple play?
When you get three players, like he catches it.
That was a.
He catches it on the say third base, throws it to second, gets that guy, throws it to first.
Oh, he gets out three players and one throw ball.
Read the question.
What year did he make the first unassisted triple play? So he
How the heck did
himself
he do
threw
a-
three,
He could have caught a popped up ball, okay?
which gets the guy out.
That
and then
guy's
two
out.
people ran.
Caught that.
Tapped
got
somebody
that
as they're
guy.
hitting them,
Let's say he's in,
and then threw
does it
it.
say what position?
No,
Let's say he was shortstop.
I don't know.
He
what that
catches
is.
the ball, first base. No, it's second base. He catches the ball, first base is running, and he tags that guy. The guy that headed to third is coming. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have no idea.
Maybe it's the only one in history.
I'm making stuff up.
Okay.
Okay, in what year was Quebec City founded? What is going on out here today?
I wish I didn't have to answer first, so I don't look stupid.
Did they bring back Living, what is it? The zombie show?
I think so. What is going on in our neighborhood? Okay. What year was Quebec City founded? I don't know.
I'm going to say that
no,
was
I'm
part
first,
of the...
and you over under.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say that was part of,
Okay, once the revolution was over,
I'm going to say
France said...
1890.
1890?
I don't know.
I think it was in... I'm saying under. I think it was
Okay,
in the
under.
1700s.
Okay. Well, I see in the chat
1608.
Wow.
So they were already there. I don't know
Here she
why.
comes. Here she comes.
Oh no. 1608.
She's not coming. She went somewhere
Got
else.
distracted. All right.
Okay. I was ready for her.
1608.
Okay, what is the total height of Niagara Falls in feet?
Niagara Falls, total height.
Hi.
Let's see. You want me to pick her up and put the bed
You
there?
want to get in my lap? I do want her in my lap. I love her in my lap. Okay. Niagara Falls in feet. You can be answering while you get her in.
Feet. Let me see. 3,500 feet is that a quarter of a mile? I'm going to say, oh, thank you. I'm going to say, man, 500 feet? How high it is?
I'm going to say over, but I don't know. 167. That's not that bad.
I could survive that. I could fall off of
No
that.
wonder they make it in the barrels.
They're telling us Niagara Falls is so high.
I know.
I would
Urban
go over in an
counting
inch or
it.
two if it's 100 how many feet?
That's a lot of feet, though. It really is. 167.
I'd do it in an inch or
Maybe
two.
it's just because it's so wide.
Excuse me. Hello?
Your turn.
Excuse
She's starving. Patty's on a little diet.
Excuse
She's
me.
getting no snack.
Okay. Oh, we should know this.
We should?
We should know it.
Let's hear it.
What is the surface area of a medium-sized egg in square inches?
Oh. I'm going to say 20 inches. The whole surface. I was saying 8 and then 8 and then a little bit extra on the sides.
First off, let me ask you this. Medium-sized egg, how long do you think it is if you went like...
Oh, that's true. I was thinking
Nope,
duck egg.
too late though.
Okay, well, I'll go with 15. You probably still think that's ridiculous. We'll do 15.
I'm definitely saying under, and I think it's going to be like, you think they're like 1.5 inches long?
I can't help you with this.
Well, I'm saying under. It's
Oh,
easy.
yeah, it's
It's
under.
easy for me. I think it's going to be like 4
4
or something
inches?
like 5. It's 5 square inches.
Okay.
Wow. We should do more of these games.
How many missions did the U.S. Space Shuttle fly between 1981 and 2011?
The space shuttle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 100.
Really? That many?
Yeah. Hi.
I'm going to say under.
You're gonna say under?
135. It was over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What did I say?
You said 100. You got it.
Oh, that's still 135 that's still a lot.
Thank you. I know. I love you too.
Okay, this
I
is
love
gonna be
you
one
too.
if everybody's gonna get this one.
Thank you.
This one's so obvious. In what year were the first radio broadcasts made?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say radio.
These are not easy.
I'm going to
These are
say
not easy. In what year was the first radio
1780.
broadcast made? 1780?
Yeah,
Wow, you must know something I don't.
I don't.
Because
Sort of like the
we've
egg.
listened to every old-time radio show.
Yeah, but I'm
ever
assuming they were
made.
just experimenting with stuff. It didn't do anything, but,
I'm gonna say
it broadcast.
what would it be? I'm gonna say 18. What time? I'm gonna say over. I want it to be
More
not-
recent.
Yeah, more recent.
Yeah.
You said
okay.
1800.
1790 or
I'm
something.
saying over. 1920.
Oh, wow. That was way over.
You know what? We've heard shows from like in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
The stories are
But
pretty
I just
good.
thought they were just broadcasting, like just
I know.
experimenting, not actually everybody had radios by then and could hear it.
Can you imagine the first radio broadcast had to be like mind-blowing?
Yeah.
Like the first time they used a phone or a cell phone, especially a cell phone, had to just be mind-blowing.
Yeah. Okay. What year did the world's first croquet tournament take place?
Some people call it crochet tournament.
That's a different kind of tournament.
Wow, I think that's been around for a while because the British, they love that game, right? And they've been around for a while. I'm gonna say it was 18. I'll just split it, 1850.
Okay, I'm going to say under.
See what they're saying.
1867. You were so close.
Wow.
And you got it.
Oh, because you said under.
Yeah.
Wow. 1600.
That's good. Good job. I had
Wow.
no idea. I would not have even known what to guess.
Okay, you ready?
Look how cute she is. She is so cute.
Let me see.
She's a pretty girl.
Let me see. Are you
Look
cute?
at your pretty eyes.
Are you cute? Okay. What was the population per square mile in Brooklyn, New York in the year 2010? The population in
Per mile.
per
In
per,
Brooklyn?
per square mile. That's how dense the population is. Per square mile in 2010. And I know-
2010?
yeah.
Oh no.
And I know Brooklyn has become, all of New York's become bigger, but 2010.
Per square mile, I'm going to say 50,000. No, not per mile.
Per square mile.
10,000.
Oh, I'm going way over that.
Wait, in a mile?
In a square mile.
That's pretty
You
small.
want to re-guess? Look at New York. New York isn't
Yeah, how many
this
people
way.
could fit in a football
New
stadium?
York isn't this way. New York is this way.
I know.
This way.
Okay, I'm still going with mine. I don't remember what I said.
Like our house, they would take our house, make it 1,000 feet high, and there would be 10,000 people in there.
Yeah, but there's got to be some miles that don't have that.
All right, well, let's find
What
out.
was my answer? 10,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
35,369.
Way over.
3 times.
I know.
That's
it
a
was.
lot.
That's a
And that's
lot.
2010.
Can you imagine the amount of produce and stuff they have to gotta ship in?
It's just, New York City blows my mind. It's so dense.
That's crazy.
Densely populated.
Ooh, how tall was Charlie Chaplin in feet and inches? I feel like he's short.
Was he the guy that did this with the cane? Was it silent movies?
You know who Charlie Chaplin
I
is.
feel like I do, but I always confuse it with the Marx Brothers.
Okay, well,
Charlie Chaplin did this.
Marx Brothers had cigar. Charlie Chaplin had the Hitler mustache.
Oh yeah, he was a Nazi. I'm gonna say he was 5'5".
I was gonna say something similar to that too, but I might have
got
actually
it
go
over
lower.
under. I
I'm
made
gonna
it
go
easy.
under. I think he's short.
Wow!
5'5" exactly.
Wow!
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But you took a bold move there.
Oh, Cynthia's in here, diving with a purpose. Hi.
Hi, Cynthia.
And Bum Crack Picker. Hey. Oh, Bum Crack said he was 3'18".
Well, that's exactly right. 3'18" stones or whatever they measure.
Oh yeah, it's different
That'll
over
give you a
there.
bonus point. Although he's
Stones
not.
is weight. Meters.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh.
If you guys don't get this, you got to subtract 10 points. Approximately how many zip codes are in the United States?
Oh no.
You don't have to subtract it.
I'm gonna say 4,000.
4,000 zip codes? You know I'm not talking about just one state.
Well, I mean, there's only
How many are in our
Ours
town?
is only 5 digits.
How many in our town?
I know, but ours is only 5 digits.
That's a zip code. They're all.
I know. I'm just saying there can only be 9,000. No, 90,000.
99,999.
Yeah. Okay. So
You could change your answer.
no. What did I say? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna
Do you
say.
think it's maxed out?
No, I don't. 20,000.
Because our town has multiple,
Oh, I know.
and we're not like massive.
Yeah. No. 20,000.
20,000? I'm going to say over because it just seems like there should be more than that.
Okay.
New York might have that many. I don't know.
Wow. Everybody's pretty low.
What are they saying? Oh,
18.
18,000.
It's just me said 35,000.
Veronica,
728. 12 million.
Amber.
1 billions.
Amber Curry, 41.
Ole. Okay. Well, what is it?
Davis. And I said over.
Bike contest is in here.
said
We have
over.
all kinds of people today.
43,000.
43,000. That was
Amber Curry, 41,000.
Wow. That's good. That was a lot.
Amber Curry and anybody as close as her, go ahead and give yourself an extra
40,000? What did I
500
say?
points. You said
30?
Yeah, you said 30. You came close.
Yes.
No, that's close when you're looking at that.
Okay.
But I went over.
Ooh, what is the weight of the Hope Diamond in carats?
That one is 4 carats. 4 point. Are you saying no to
I
mine?
think it's the biggest diamond, isn't it? 4 carats isn't like massive.
How many have you seen?
I've never. I haven't.
What about that
Erica's
one
is
I
the
gave
biggest
you?
one I've seen.
I gave you one that was three
Oh,
and a
this
half.
one. This my band.
That 3.5.
I got to pick out what I wanted. That's what I.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's 8 carats.
I'm gonna say.
Over or under?
Over.
You can give a number if you think so. If you give a number and get it, you get a bonus.
12.
Okay, so you can beat me on the over, and you could also get
12 would be huge, I think, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay, what are some of the guesses? Holy crap, 80?
80, 10, 21,
Wow.
8 carats.
Yeesh.
Those are big.
They
43.
are.
I have
They
no
might know
idea.
more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
Oh, it's mine.
Oh. I'm like, 35,000.
Holy cow. 45.52. I don't
I
have
hope-
any range to know how big that is, but is that like a baseball or
It's
what?
the size of a watermelon.
No, because a 10 is pretty, it's like a big one.
Okay, let's say this is a 10. 4 times.
Wow.
Is that the one where people died?
Yeah.
Everybody who gets, or was it the blue diamond? Or
I think it
was
was
it
the
the
Hope
Bob
Diamond.
Bob Hope Diamond is the one that had a curse on it. Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to look up pictures of that
45.
now. Gotta
That's
look up
crazy.
pictures of that.
Okay.
Oh wait, I still have one question left.
All right.
In what year did James Buchanan become president of the United States? Steph knows all our presidents.
I don't know any of them.
Oh, but I gotta answer, huh?
No, I am.
Thank goodness.
You getting down?
Help her.
I don't
Here,
know if that's
I'll
what she
help her.
wants.
I'll help her.
Why don't you want to snuggle with me, buddy? You have to go look outside for a
She
while?
hates James Buchanan, you know that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to say, I don't even know who he was before or after. I don't even know. Do you? Do you know who he was around?
James
Not that
Buchanan.
it can help me, but
Didn't he play in Hogan's Heroes? I don't have to do that part.
I know.
I just have to say.
okay, I'm going to say 1940.
I'm gonna say under.
Okay,
I
I don't
feel
know.
like he was in the 1800s, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, you said, what'd you say?
1940.
1940? 1857.
Okay, he was older.
You know, it seems like the older I get, the things that were really old, it surprises me how advanced we were even in the 1800s.
Hmm.
Like when I hear like things in the 1800s or 1700s, we were still pretty advanced, right? As humans.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
It's been going really fast lately, though.
I know, because the what's that thing called? It's coming.
The apocalypse.
No. When everything comes into one thing.
If the simulation is part of that, you mean?
No, like everything it's headed towards will be combined with everything, you know, one thing. I can't think. I'll think of it in a minute.
Okay.
The term they use for
I
it.
lost that card.
Here, I'll get it for
It's
you.
okay. I can live down there.
It's not there.
Okay, how large an area in acres is covered by the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt?
Did you guys just hear about the Great Pyramid of Giza, where they've discovered this underneath it? They got new technology they're using, the new LiDAR and stuff. Then they see all the structures underneath there that go down hundreds of feet, maybe more.
We don't know what's
and they
down
don't know
there.
what the heck that's
You know,
all
they
about.
had a whole theory about it being a battery.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So anyways, what was
so
the question?
how large an area in acres is covered by the Great Pyramid? And Suzanne, all of us are rubbish at this. That's the purpose of these
I'm gonna
games. Nobody knows.
say. That's why it's an over/under. You just guess.
Yeah.
Give your number and then guess on our.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's 50 acres.
I think it's under.
Under 50?
Yeah. 13.
Yeah, that's right. 13.
But who knows how far it goes down?
And it's hard
Right?
it's hard to figure out how big. Like if I was on a farm all the time, I would say okay, but I've never been to the Giza.
That's true. I've never, and I heard it was way smaller than what you picture.
When you see the aerial and the cities around it, yeah, it doesn't look as big, but whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. How many African countries are part of the United Nations?
I didn't know anywhere. So I'm gonna say 0.
I'm gonna say, you can't say 0.
Maybe it's a trick question. We haven't had any trick ones in
I
here,
will
though.
win the over/under, obviously.
You can't get
At least-
under.
I know, it's not going to be
Okay,
under.
10.
There, at least make it a little challenging. I'll say over.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to say
Maybe.
over.
Hit it.
Oh, 54.
Oh, okay. A lot. I don't really know everything. Oh, obviously I don't know everything that's in there. I don't really know much about it in general.
The United Nations?
Yeah.
Nobody really does.
I just know.
Nobody does.
Well, gosh, I should say. I
Your
only
turn.
know from what we see on the news when we watch Gogglebox. That's pretty much all I know when they have issues. Okay. How many years did it take to carve out Mount Rushmore?
12 years.
That long? I'm gonna go under. 14.
Close.
You were really close.
Yeah.
Good job.
I remember 12 of those years. I forgot the other 2.
Ah, yeah.
How'd everybody else do?
14.
Bike contest, got it. Joanne Noble, got it.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
I
Jennifer
really
Davis,
feel
close.
undereducated, Gidget says. Gidget goes carnivore. Hey, Gidget. Did you have steak for breakfast? We did. Steak and
eggs.
Eggs. I had a duck egg. Did you have a duck egg?
I had a duck egg and an egg.
A regular egg?
No, a human egg. A regular egg with it. How many albums, somebody's going to know this.
Okay.
How many albums by Led Zeppelin reached #1 in the U.S. in the 1970s? Oh, wait, I thought they were going to say how many albums they did.
I wonder if that's a trick question and like none of them hit #1. But they had a lot that were high. I'm going to
Such
say just
great
1.
music, man.
Yeah, really good. I'm going to say 1 though.
That's interesting.
It could be a
So
check.
I have to go over but I feel what you're saying too.
Like they were underappreciated.
Exactly. Like they
Except
had
huge cult following later.
yeah, because it doesn't seem like
That
you don't
couple of them are so
associate
good.
them with how it's a different kind of popularity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, timeless.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic.
Okay,
So I'm gonna say over. The answer is oh.
all of them in my book. Susan says I agree.
Oh wait, I was looking at the answer of the first question about the African nations. I looked like, oh wow, they had 54, and then I thought it was hits.
In the 70s. How many?
7.
Wow, good. Well, now we know why they were so popular.
That might be everything they did.
In the
I mean-
70s, that 7 albums is a lot.
Well,
in
you weren't
10
even
years.
alive.
I was alive in the 70s.
You were a fetus,
I was 76. I was born.
so you really weren't alive yet.
I wasn't, but
Your first
knew
5
that.
years of life isn't really. You're not really alive.
Right,
You're just sucking the life out of everybody else.
right.
So I was alive, but I was young.
There weren't a ton of advancements in music though. Like it went 50s, 60s, not really a lot of people know. 70s huge, 80s huge. You know.
Yeah, there's defining moments in each.
And we
each-
all
each
grew up with
decade.
them all. We all had some of them. So
Each decade, you could see music's change and creativity. But that Led Zeppelin, that's some good
good.
stuff. Man.
Oh,
Okay,
my turn.
Your turn.
I'm not doing that one. Boring.
Well, good thing you get to choose.
Well, remember the last one, how that went? How many times per second does a hummingbird flap its wings?
Okay.
You're counting?
54. I'm gonna say-
Wow. I'm going to say under, but a second is very fast. So I'm going to say under. You just realized it was second?
No, I was going to show you how long it was. But you
Oh,
said,
show me how long.
You said under.
Go ahead and show me.
I'm going to say 1 and then I'm going to say 2.
Okay, but flap. Try to get
I can't do it.
try to get 50.
I could
that's
only
it.
get 13.
Do it with your eyelashes.
I can only get 13. Okay.
Ready? 1,
Wait. When you say go,
go. 1, 100, 2, 100.
how many did I do? I did about 13 blinks. About
Okay.
13 blinks.
It's 50.
What did I say?
54.
Yeah.
You got it.
I've read something about that.
Wow.
And there was a video showing it.
It's a figure 8.
They had to make it so slow motion. Exactly. It's a figure 8 that they do. It's not even this. It's way harder than this. They're doing a figure 8 and their head doesn't freaking move.
I know. And they're so cute.
So I get a bonus point.
I wonder if they're bigger in other places. Ours are very tiny.
Oh, they got giant ones in like the UK.
Australia probably has some good ones.
Australia's.
I wonder if they have hummingbirds
They'll pick
everywhere.
you up. They'll pick you up. We're lying about all that stuff though. In what year were Mars's Mars apostrophe S?
Mars's.
Man. In what year were Mars's? There's only
Not
one
was
Mars's.
Mars's?
Were. That's
Were
like two
Mars's?
Marses. Is that what that's saying?
Well, let's hear the rest of it. Maybe it'll make more sense.
In what year were Mars's Mars apostrophe S 2 moons?
2 moons. It
Oh.
has to.
That's what. Okay. 2 moons, Deimos and Phobos discovered.
I did not know Mars had moons.
DEI. Well, how would you say that word? Deimos.
Deimos and Phobos?
So what year were those discovered? You got to answer.
I don't know. I feel like Mars is close though, so they probably saw it pretty early when they had telescopes and stuff. So I'm gonna go with 19.
We had
18.
We had telescopes in the 1600s.
Okay, but they'd have to have a really good one.
They had really good ones.
Okay, 1790.
Dang it.
Over under.
I know, but it's still. I feel like it's going to be surprisingly way back. But it could be just now. I will go with. I'll go over.
Okay, you talked me into going low.
1877. No, that's. I thought it was in the 1700s.
I was gonna go with the 1820s, so I would have been under anyway.
Isn't it surprising in 1877?
Yeah, but I think they had to have some advancements on their telescopes.
Oh yeah, they put advancements on them.
Well, I mean, they had to.
Hey, people are getting close to it.
In what year was the Eiffel Tower in Paris inaugurated?
18. Oh, you got to go first.
Nope.
1885.
I don't have any idea. So I'm gonna go with
1856 bike contest.
Oh, then I'll go under because bike contest is usually pretty good. Okay. 1889.
What did I say?
1885? Wow.
Did you go under?
I don't remember.
My Eiffel Tower knowledge
I think I went
is
under.
pretty strong.
It is. It really is. I'm very impressed.
I've been
Would you get that
known.
within
I've been
4?
known to study the Eiffel Tower in depth. Okay.
And hummingbirds.
Yes, and hummingbirds flapping wings.
Not Mars moons though.
No. But I think it's close. What is the American equivalent of the British shoe size 9?
Oh, I know it.
Wait,
women's
I gotta
9 or
guess.
men's
it
9?
just says
No, I
the
guess.
British. Oh, you guess? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that I'm a women's 9
Okay.
and I wear a size 40. So a men's 7 would be my 9. So that's a 9. So I'm gonna go with a 42.
Oh. What is the American equivalent of a British shoe that's a size 9?
Oh,
Is ours a 9?
ours is
Is our 9 their 9?
no.
Okay, so that's what they're asking. You're going to tell me that it's going to be more equivalent to our...
British shoe size 9. I thought they used like 40, 42.
Oh,
You're
no.
44.
They use whatever they want.
I'm gonna say it's a 7 then.
I'm going to say it's over. I feel like it's a 10.
Okay.
Or, wait, I'll just go over. I don't
know.
I don't know for sure. 9.5.
9? Oh, it's just a
So
half?
I said over. It is over.
It's just a half though.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know why would we do that.
Who uses like 40 and stuff? Like we wear barefoot shoes, and most of them are foreign made, so we have to know our size in
Is that? Are they using? They're using it. We're doing inches. The rest of the world is doing metrics. So who knows?
Centimeters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they use centimeter.
Okay.
Who knows?
Well, anyway.
Let's see. People. 42, 7, 1895. 44 ladies.
So people are
that's me.
putting the 40s also, so you guys thought so too.
Yeah.
So, okay. What is the surface area of land on the Earth in square miles? Don't be thinking in egg terms.
In square miles? It's very small when you look at the globe. What is, read it again? Is it all land?
What's the surface area of the land on the Earth? Oh, Tony says I'm a UK 6, which is a US 8.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna just say 5,000 square miles.
Yet when it gets to 9, it only goes to 9.5. That's interesting.
5,000 square miles.
5,000?
I don't have any idea.
Oh, I looked and I didn't say over under. I'm gonna go with over. It's 57 million square miles.
That's all. Wait.
57 million square miles.
Half of our state is probably 5,000 square miles.
I don't know.
Maybe even more than that.
I really don't know.
Wait, can we redo that one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Erase
edit that out.
Okay.
Edit that out. Ask me again.
What is the surface area of land on the Earth in square miles?
Oh, it's gotta be.
I think you'll be good at this one. This one's right up your alley. Just do some math real quick.
Is it like 50 million?
I'm gonna go with over.
Okay.
57 million.
Oh,
Got it.
Right. I left out all the islands.
Right.
Dang
Oh yeah, and those do add up.
All right. What is the average weight of a male great panda in pounds? A great panda. You're great.
A cow can be 8 to 1,000-ish.
We're talking pandas.
Huh?
You see, cows don't climb trees and eat eucalyptus.
No, I'm just saying I know that the great pandas are pretty big and they're very fatty.
But why did you bring up a cow?
It gives me a reference of how big it would be. So I'm going to say it's 800 pounds.
Wow. Wow, for a panda bear?
A great panda bear.
Just think about it for a second. I may be way off, but like
How much is a polar bear?
an 800 pound grizzly, okay, is a massive one. I know there's 1,000 pound. That's a massive bear.
I don't have any way to gauge. I didn't know.
A panda, you've seen it at the zoo.
But a cow.
A panda bear. A panda bear.
They climb trees and eat bamboo.
No, they lug 800
pounds up a tree
to get more bamboo to put on weight. A grizzly bear eats everything that moves.
Yeah.
And they can actually climb a tree even when they're big.
Don't knock me until you're saying under.
I'm saying, how much did you say?
800.
Yeah, I'm saying under. I think it's going to be in the 500 range.
Okay. That's still huge.
What is everybody saying?
It's no difference. 300 pounds.
There's a lot of difference.
450, 850, 250 pounds.
Oh, wow.
What?
215 pounds is the giant.
That's it?
Panda. Yes.
How cute.
I know.
I could bench that.
Yeah. They still could
I could
kill you.
hug that.
They could still kill you. And pandas eat meat, by the way. They're not just.
I know.
They'll eat something.
I want to hug a panda.
Why?
I wish they were nicer. Because they're so cute.
You don't go petting.
Koalas too.
You don't go petting wild animals.
I don't want to carry a koala around.
I'd carry a koala.
Yeah.
But you don't go petting.
Yes, you do.
Bears. No.
You do if they're friendly.
Nope. That's the problem is they're friendly until they're not.
They don't rip your face off like a monkey.
No.
So,
they will eat your face.
Oh, they might, but they're not going to rip it off like a monkey.
Do you really want to know the truth about, like, say, a grizzly? What they do?
I know what they do.
It's pretty disgusting. And you might be
Remember
alive.
Grizzly
you
Man?
might be alive for a while. Oh, Grizzly Man.
That video, there was a movie, Grizzly Man.
Let's not get into that.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, let's not.
He
get
died,
into
but it was entertaining.
that. Hey. Okay, who asked that? I asked that.
Okay. In what year was the first high jump over 6 feet recorded?
1954.
Okay. I'm going to say...
Did you ever see it?
Under. No. Under. 1876. That's some tall people.
Pretty darn good. No. I told you this place was haunted.
Trying to think of... I've got laundry going in there, so it might have rattled something off.
That's a ghost.
It wasn't a ghost.
The ghost is back.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. It's our squeegee in the shower, or your mirror in the shower for shaving. We've heard that noise so many times.
So that person looking right there, that's not...
That ghost?
That's not a ghost?
Oh, it is. That's a ghost.
Dodging around the corner there? Don't worry, it's a friendly ghost.
That was your shaving shower, your shaving mirror. We hear that in the middle of the night sometimes.
Okay, in what year did James Watson and Francis Crick discover the double helix structure of DNA?
70. Maybe that was more. I remember when DNA they were talking about it a lot, but
The double helix.
But they might have discovered it earlier and didn't know what to do with it. So let's say 1945.
Ooh, I'm going over.
I think so too. I think it's more recent.
Yeah, I was thinking like the 80s.
I remember the 80s being big with
That's when it
learning about DNA.
Yeah, that was when it was like, hey, in the future.
But they might have figured out the double helix somehow, but didn't know what to do.
That's what I'm saying is happening in the 80s. But I could be totally wrong.
Okay, let's see.
Because it feels like in the 80s they said that they had already known they were collecting DNA because they knew that technology was in the works.
Yeah.
And they were saying any day now we're going to be catching people with this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying the 80s.
Okay.
1953.
Ooh, that was kind of close.
So that was they discovered the double. They actually. Why was I focusing on them solving crimes? They were just checking out DNA. That's all they were doing.
Crack said that noise. It was a diarrhea snake doing a high jump. Did you guys hear it? Mm-hmm. It was loud. But okay, I like this one. How many pounds of broccoli does the average American consume in a year?
The average, okay.
Yeah. Pounds. And broccoli's not that heavy.
I'm going to say the average person consumes 15 pounds a year.
Average.
If you ate a pound a week, that would be 52 pounds in a year. Nobody's eating a pound a week.
No.
So I went down and said, you know what? What if they did a half a pound?
Yeah.
And then I cut even lower than that because some people don't eat it at all.
Now, if we were doing French fries and potatoes here, way up. Because everybody eats a lot of French fries.
I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay, what was it?
15.
Okay, I'm going to go under.
You probably did a good job.
It's only 4.
4
pounds. Because there's a lot of vegetables to choose from.
Most people hate broccoli.
I know, but you get it in a lot of Asian dishes.
Think about it. 54 or 365 days in a year, and they're only eating
4 pounds in a whole year.
And that number's skewed because there's only a handful of people eating it. So they're actually eating a lot.
There's a lot of vegetarians eating it.
Oh, yeah.
We ate a lot of it on the AIP. We're eating none of it. We're not contributing to any of it.
Rocky Marciano was the only world heavyweight boxing champion never to have been defeated. How many fights did he win in his professional career?
He was the first to be undefeated?
The only world heavyweight boxing champion never to have been defeated. How many fights did he win in his professional career?
20.
Over.
Okay.
I think it's 50, but it's over. I think it was 50.
Wow.
Some crazy number like that.
That's a lot.
Well, let's find out if I'm right. 49. 50 was a significant number because everybody wanted to break that record, but
wow.
49.
How many people visit the Grand Canyon a year?
4.5 million.
Oh, we did have this question, didn't we?
I don't know.
Recently on something else.
I'm just picturing we get a million visitors a year. It's climbing each year. 1 million visitors.
How many did you say?
To come here for wine country. I said 4.5 million. If we're getting 1 million in our little town,
I'm going to say over.
Wine and water balloons.
4.4. You are nailing it almost.
I've heard it.
We did have a question like that.
No, this is based on like us. 1 million people coming to our little town. It should be higher than that.
We've never been to the Grand Canyon.
I flew through the Grand Canyon on a little airplane. And I said, "You want to go?" And you go, "No." I'm like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go by myself."
Yeah, right.
What is my turn. What is the circumference of the Earth at the equator in miles?
I don't know. It's going to be really ridiculous.
Well, you could go back and do the math on the how many.
That was just Earth. That was the land.
Surface. That's a surface. You take that number.
Miles.
Yeah, you take that number. You know that number.
Is this miles?
This is the circumference.
In miles? Oh, in miles. Okay.
Yeah.
At the equator. Okay. I don't have any idea. Like 0. I can't even guess.
You got to guess though.
100,000. I don't know. Is that way under or over?
When you don't know, at least make it harder on me.
I don't know. I can't even gauge it.
You just make it like, think about like, hey, I have no idea, but I don't want it to be easy for him. 100,000 miles?
I should have said it with more confidence then.
No, it's the actual distance that you said.
What is it? What's your answer? Under or over?
Mine's under.
Way over? Oh, under?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll be a laughing stock if it's got to be dramatically lower than what you said.
I won't remember this next time either. I can't even fathom.
24,901 miles.
Oh, that's small. That's very small.
24,000.
25,000.
It's a lot, but yours, guess
so
what?
50, because that's not half. It's just at the equator. Okay.
Yeah. You said it.
I don't know. I only went 3 times that. 4 times that.
We got to refuel a bunch of times. You're right.
I didn't know. I have no idea still.
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't know it either. But you make it easy for me when you throw out outlandish answers.
Just say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, no, I'll say you're welcome. You say thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. In what year did Charlemagne begin his reign? I don't even know where Charlemagne sounds French.
Is it a historical figure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? You heard him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Political or fake?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say he
It's like
began.
a conqueror or something.
Oh, I'm gonna say he began his reign in 1450.
Okay, I'll say.
Or is it BC? Is it BC?
You gotta make
Is
it
he in the
harder
Bible?
for me.
Is he in the Bible?
No, not that I know of. I don't think so.
1450.
Okay, I'm gonna say earlier. 768.
Wow. Good job.
I don't know what he did.
Wow.
It's not offensive to
700
anybody
I
because
was
nobody was around back then.
I was off by 700 years.
I don't even know where Charlemagne was from.
I don't either. I don't know what it's all about.
Okay.
In what year was aspirin patented?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
I mean, they might have not released it, but patented it a long time ago. I'm going to say, I don't know when patents even started, but I'm going to go with 19...
Patents have been around for a very
40.
long time.
A patent.
1940?
Yeah, I don't know. On their exact formula.
I think Einstein worked in a patent, like one of those places where they check patents or something.
Yeah,
like that. And then
he had a bunch of patents, I
He would
think.
just do a bunch of work real quick, and then he would think about physics and whatnot.
Right.
Okay, so you said 1940. I'm going to say it was, I think it's in the 1800s.
Okay.
I'm going to say lower.
Okay.
Lower than that.
Maybe it was around and somebody decided to snag it and patent it.
I know that, like...
Somebody named it aspirin.
There was a lot of patent stealing back in the day.
What is it?
1889.
What'd you say?
1800s.
Oh, you said earlier, so
Yeah.
it didn't matter. Good job, everybody. That is close. 1880, Jennifer
great.
said. Wow. 1865,
Good
Crystal
job.
said. Very
Good
good,
job.
everybody. 1900, 1940, 1902.
You know what? Everybody gets a bonus point.
Bonus.
No matter what you answer. Just give yourself a bonus point.
Ooh. How many eyes does a bee have?
What?
I feel like we learned that in school, but I feel like it's like 100 or something.
What?
Something weird like that.
Oh, I got it.
But they're not actual eyeballs with blinking. It's like a light reflector
Like
thing.
when you look at one eye, is it a bunch of eyes right there on each side?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna say 10.
Okay. I'm gonna say over. There's only 5.
5? That's an odd number though. One side has 3 and 2, or is there one of them? What is that? Isn't that weird?
Why would it not be even?
Yeah, why isn't it even? Does anybody know why the bees have 5 eyes instead of 6 or 4?
What? Why would it not be symmetrical?
I'm trying to see what their face
Maybe
looks
they've got
like.
one and it's just got a bunch in there, like a ball of 1.
Do they have one big eye?
Maybe it's got 4 and then 1 in the middle, and they're just like a 5-ball bee eye.
Well, they'd have to have one in the middle. They'd have to
No,
have
like
two.
a cyclops blob.
Is it one
with
big
5
eye in
in
the
it.
middle? Do they have little eyes?
I don't. I don't actually know. I never around them when they're not moving enough.
Does anybody know? Like, how is that possible? An odd number like that. Nature's weird.
Oh,
3 on top and 1 on each side.
3 on top.
Oh, like this.
And 1 on
Like
each
on
side.
It's on its forehead and then on the sides of it.
So
That
it's
makes
like
sense. They could see like nobody's
row.
business. Yeah, it's like this and then here.
Wow. So they have their normal eyes and then 3 bonus eyes in the middle.
Bees are amazing.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's weird. I'm gonna look.
What percentage of the U.S. population lives in California?
We have a lot, but there's some big other states around and some with a large population. I'm gonna say 15%. Make it hard for you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like 11 to 15%.
Okay.
So I'm going to say under.
Okay.
I think it's going to be, I think you're really close.
Okay.
Dang it. All right, give everybody a chance. Boom, beam, boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
12%.
Wow, you said 11 and something.
Because I know how much the population is.
Yeah.
And I know that ours are.
Wow, it's pretty good. Okay. That's too hard. I'm gonna read it real quick, but I don't want to have to guess. How many sides are on a acontagon? A contagon. 30.
I've never even heard of that.
Me either. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I've never heard of it.
Let's ask another question.
Okay.
Wait, you just asked me one, didn't you?
No. Okay. How many Emmys did the TV show Seinfeld win in 1994 specifically?
9.
Oh. I'm going to say under, but they should have won all of them.
I don't know how many they give out.
Only 2. They only got 2.
Well, that was a big mistake on the Academy.
I wonder what they got them for. Best director and best
The show started in 1989.
comedy? I mean, I don't know what
Or 88.
categories would be.
Yeah, it would be sitcom and all.
But it's definitely not Jerry Seinfeld being best actor.
That's true.
He couldn't keep a straight face to save his life.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Approximately how many islands make up the country of Indonesia?
Thanks, Andrew. He said I need
Thanks,
to live
Andrew.
with him. Good thing to write with the husband right here.
Yeah. Approximately how many islands make up the country of Indonesia?
I didn't know it was a bunch of islands, to be honest. I really don't know my geography at all.
I don't have an idea. You got to guess.
50. 50
Oh,
tiny
50?
islands. I don't
Wow.
know.
I'm going to say, I'm just going to throw you a bone and say higher.
Oh, really? That's a lot of islands.
I know. That's why I think there is though. I think there's
Little.
What do you count an island?
I don't know where they
If
decide.
they counted it right, I should be right.
If they count small ones.
Yeah, they count small ones.
Oh yeah, at 10,000.
17,508.
Oh, way more. I'm gonna have to look up Indonesia.
I thought
and
the ghost
see.
was down there.
That was my. See what is going on over there, because I don't know.
My turn, right?
Yeah, no, mine. You just
Oh, yeah.
did that one. Okay, how old was Franklin Roosevelt when he was first elected president of the United States? I feel like he was old.
He was. Man, that guy did a lot of stuff. That's a busy dude. I'm gonna say he was 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just what I said. I mean, I can't make it easy for you. I don't know the answer,
I don't know
but I
either.
want you to have to guess.
I'm gonna say younger, but
Most likely just because people didn't live as long.
I know. That's why I was thinking older for back then, not older for now.
But then he was traveling. a
He was
lot,
only
too.
50.
That's about 70 nowadays.
Yeah. That'll be me next year.
The new 70s. In what year was the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission established?
I don't know. 30s?
Oh, I'm going lower.
Okay.
I'm going
Do
lower.
it.
I think it's the late 1700s. No, I think it's the 1800s.
Okay.
1934. What'd you say?
30s?
Oh,
Or
dude.
30? I don't know. What did it say? What decade?
30. It's 1934.
Okay.
So that's like
Good
right
for
there.
me. That's good for me.
Oh wait, so they might have established that because of the Great Depression.
I don't know.
Because remember when that was in the 20s. Great
I don't know. I
Depression.
just feel like things existed. They just didn't establish them until later. So
Yeah,
we'll
they
get
just don't
that.
establish it. Hey, I'm a cop. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm just
This
calling
is
myself.
weird. The average adult human body contains enough carbon to make how many standard pencil leads?
How many pencils? Basically, I know it's just the lead.
Let's think of it this way. I think when you get somebody's ashes, it's pretty much all carbon, right?
Yes.
So getting those condensed down into a hard
I'm
lead.
saying 50.
I think that's
I
pretty
think it will
good.
make
I feel like
50
it's gonna be small.
50 number 2 pencil. Did you guys ever do pencil wars?
I think that you guys should make pencils out of my ash.
Pardon me?
It'd be fun.
Out of your...
My ash.
Oh. Not her asp.
No.
And not her...
No. Okay, 60, 43. Hey, David McMillan.
I said 50.
Moronic Pest. Jennifer Davis.
Did
Joanne
you guys
Noble,
do pencil wars when you were kids?
10,000 Diamond Eyes? Yes.
Like during class you try to break other people's
Boys
pencils?
mainly did it. How about the one where you around your hand?
We did that with knives.
That was not
But-
good. Scissors?
When I was in school, Pearl Harbor Elementary, we would do that, and I had this pencil that was like a gag pencil or something. It had an eraser on each side, and it was so strong. It was like the pencil that everybody tried to beat. And during class, I did a pencil thing. There was a girl that was sitting next to me, and she wanted to do that, so we were trying to do it sneakily, and I hit her pencil, and when she went to do mine, she took her pencil and stabbed me with it. Stabbed me in my hand with her pencil, and the lead broke out, or broke in my hand. And you've seen it when I used to have the lead. It's
Yeah,
gone.
where did it go?
I don't know. But that lead was in my
Maybe we
hand.
dug it out. Maybe I dug it out.
I hope not. I wouldn't have let it.
Seems like something I would love to do. I'd get a needle out and just dig it out.
So the moral of the story is do not pencil fight a girl.
Or at all.
Oh.
900 pencils.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I said 5.
that's a lot. 900.
Well, that's good to know. If we donate our carbon to the pencil industry.
Fund. Yeah.
The pencil fund.
Uh-huh. We can help 900
Yeah.
students.
Yes, please donate to the pencil fund.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Okay. This will be how fast can a bumblebee fly in miles per hour? I know they can dart around really fast, but in a
10.
straight line, 10 miles an hour? That's freaking
I don't
fast.
think they can go for a whole hour, but I just mean if they went from here to here, they could time it.
No, I know what you're saying. It's the velocity, but they're so...
They whiz by your head, but they usually don't. They usually just
They
kind
got
of
a lot of
swirl around.
drag, though. The shape of them has a lot of... It resists.
How about those really fat ones with the big old butts?
I'm going to say 5 miles. I'm going to say lower.
Okay,
And I was going to say 5.
that was yours.
Oh. 7 miles per hour.
Oh, pretty in between.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
That's still fast.
That's a
to me.
fast bee.
A fast bee?
How fast could I run?
You probably, if you really gave it your all.
Could I do 7?
No.
Okay. I don't have anything to gauge it by.
You're pretty quick.
Could Putty do
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, Putty could. Putty could do 7 miles an hour.
She would too.
Yeah. Okay.
When she, in the
Oh, you're
morning
fine.
when we walk with friends, we let her off leash so she can go see him when we're in view and there's no dogs around, she will tear off after him. It's so cute. She goes so fast. She's so happy to see him. And then she has to slow down real quick and not knock him over, which is kind of hard to do.
She's not good at brakes.
Yeah. In what year was smallpox eradicated?
I feel like that was in the 80s.
Yeah?
I feel like in high school that you know what's weird? I feel like they talked about it. It might have been 70s or something, but I remember there was like talk about that. But I never knew anybody that had it, but somebody had to have it.
Yeah, that's
Did
why I
I
think
get
it was
it?
earlier.
We all got vaccine.
We got the vaccine.
No, but when we started getting the vaccine, it doesn't mean it eradicated it right away. They're saying they.
Oh, that's true.
It was either 79 or 80.
Well, remember when we were visiting
I'm
all
gonna say
the
80s. I think when I was in high school.
cultures that hadn't been exposed and we're giving them smallpox?
That-
Definitely wasn't
that's happened-
eradicated.
That's happened
And
throughout
we could still give it to them.
throughout history.
Yeah. Okay, so what year?
I have
80s,
to
you
give
said?
you a name. I'm giving you a decade. Do I have to give you a year?
You can give me a decade.
I'll say 1980.
I'm going with earlier. 1979. You were within
Oh.
one.
I said it was 70 or 80.
Wow.
In
You
school,
got
they talked about it in school. No, I didn't get it. You said lower. Okay. How many feet are in a horse length? Like, you know when horses race, they win by... Oh, wait. So the length of a horse.
6.
Oh, that's in my mind. I was thinking...
Are they counting to nose to tail?
Nah, just the length of a horse.
How, like front feet to back feet? Because that's not that big.
I don't know, but I was going to say 6 too.
Okay, let's go with that.
So you're saying 6, but I can't.
Oh, I would say under.
I'll go over because I think they're a little longer than 6 foot, but I was thinking 6 foot. I pictured it the
also-
same as you. So I'm saying over.
And they measure in horse hands.
That's
Why
right.
so much horse?
But horse hands are smaller than a human hand. They really are. So I'm going with over. If they're measuring in horse hands, it's under. If they're measuring in human hands, it's over.
It's human hands, but it's the height of a horse. Okay,
It's
well,
not the height, it's the length.
but we're talking horse feet, right? Horse.
How
Horse
many
what?
feet are in a horse length? The length of a horse. How many feet was it? And you said 6, which I was thinking 6.
Right.
But now I'm saying over.
Okay. What
Because
is
we're
that?
measuring with human hands.
No, we're
not
talking
horse
feet.
hands.
Feet. Human adult or U.S. feet.
Damn it. We're feeding it.
It's still.
I'm still saying
6.
over. It's
Okay.
going to be more than 6 feet.
What is it?
8 feet.
Okay.
Which, when you think about it, horses are long.
When they get that tail stretched out straight, really long.
Yeah. And they get their head forward.
Mm-hmm. And if they're running, they're probably really long.
Well, they're not running. It's hard to measure them when they're running. They're measuring them when they're standing
Nowadays,
still.
it wouldn't be.
I didn't even know there was a horse length.
I didn't either.
Now we all know.
So if you win by a nose, could be, it depends on the nose.
If it's an 8-foot horse and you win by a nose, the nose, how much of the horse face is a nose? It could be 8 inches.
A horse nose is very long.
It could be a foot.
Yeah.
If you count all the way from the eyes forward, because the nasal passages goes like that.
Yeah,
So a horse has a foot long nose,
that's true.
unless they're a miniature horse. Go.
On average, how many points did Larry Bird score per game throughout his professional career with the Boston Celtics?
Let's put it this way.
I didn't even know he was with the Celtics.
That guy scored so many points. And I think if you're a really good player,
On average, per
On
game.
average, I
per
know.
game.
I know that's a stat that you follow. I would say he's got to be in the 20s. Like, he's one of the greatest of all time. I will say 21 points a game.
I'm going to
That's
say
average.
under.
Uh,
24. Man, you're doing good.
that one, I think all the greatest, their averages are going to be in the 20s.
I have never seen
In the 20s.
a Larry Bird game. Nor have I really ever watched a whole game of basketball other than a grandkid.
You know what's weird, though?
What?
You know who Larry Bird is?
Yeah.
That's the weird part. Never seen his game?
But he was huge when I was a kid. Like
But
everybody
you
had
never
his,
seen a game.
his cards.
That's
and
what I'm
they
saying.
talked about him all the time.
You don't watch basketball, you've never seen him play, and you know who he is.
Yeah, but I know a lot of the players during that time.
Do you know Ingwe Malmsteen?
No.
Okay, then.
Ingwe?
Yeah. Somebody
No.
out there knows him.
But they had Michael Jordan,
Anybody
Magic
know
Johnson, Shaquille. That was later. But all those type guys were all together. Like all those huge famous ones all at the same
Yeah,
time.
it was a wonderful time for basketball.
Yeah. It was
I'm sure
very
that it is now if we followed it, but we don't follow it.
And then there was a big break, and then Kobe. And after that, I've never heard of anybody.
LeBron James.
Oh, I've heard of him.
That
But was he Kobe era?
He was around with Kobe, but he's the next the next big name.
Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's on the tail end. His son actually plays for the Lakers right now.
He plays against
Brony.
his son sometimes?
No, I think they're on the same team. I don't know. I don't
That'd be
watch it,
kinda
but I know
fun.
his son's in the NBA. Okay,
Since Steve met me, he doesn't really watch sports.
not since I met you.
No?
No, I watch MMA all the time.
Oh, I know. Other than that, though.
I stopped watching football because my team moved from San Diego
He's
to
bitter
LA,
about the Chargers leaving.
and I don't mind it. It's just less things I have to watch.
Yeah.
And what year was the first?
Oh, Steph Curry. I've heard of him. I know him too.
Steph
and he's
Curry's great.
That's
Yeah.
it, though. Only a couple.
If they say there's names that can be popping up and you go, I've heard that name.
And to be honest, the only reason I know Steph Curry is because it was weird for a guy to have a name Steph. And it's my name. So.
And she likes curry.
I don't, actually. I don't think I like curry.
I'm just saying things. Okay. In what year? Here, we're gonna do one more question.
Okay.
So let's pick a good one. I'm gonna find.
I got a good one.
Let's see.
I like
which
this
is,
one.
Here,
I've got two good ones. Let's do these two.
let me see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do hers.
Okay.
Mine was. Oh, well, let's just do them both.
Okay.
In what year was the first Kentucky Derby held? That's the most prestigious horse race in the United States.
1910. I feel
You
like they
said
were doing
1910?
a lot back then, the
All right.
party, so
I'm gonna say earlier.
I think so too.
Steph says 1910. Put your guesses in. I'm saying mine is lower than hers.
I'm seeing some 18s, some 19s. You guys are close to my number.
1907.
That's pretty good.
10,000 diamond eyes.
Crystal 1930. Moronic Pest
Hi, Michelle.
1876. Jennifer 1875. Somebody's been doing some Googling, or you
Here
guys
we
know.
go.
Callie Rice
You
1880.
ready?
Yeah.
1875.
Wow,
You
Jennifer.
kind of knew.
I didn't know. I have no idea. Okay, this one's fun. Approximately how many turkeys are eaten in the U.S. on Thanksgiving each year?
Okay, let's take how many people are in the United States.
But usually they're all sharing a turkey.
What percent? Of
Not one
them-
per person.
It doesn't have to be one per person, though.
I know, I'm saying the whole family eats it. So per
Um,
household.
I'm gonna say 2 million,
I'm going to say
and I'm
more.
sticking to that.
More.
More than 2 million.
45 million.
I should have. I was
Wow.
thinking, okay, 350 million people. What percentage of those would eat? And then you go, hey, only one person's eating it.
No, one household.
You
one per
got
household.
into my head.
Well, 45 million.
That's a lot of turkeys.
I know. But you also have to think of all the restaurants. Like I used to not make
Wow.
it. We'd go to the casino
Mm-hmm.
and eat at the buffet and not have to deal with it, or at the restaurant, so we could get the full spread but me not have to cook it, because it's exhausting trying to get
Yeah.
all those sides to line up at once.
Yeah, everything and finishing
It
at the
is
same
hard.
time.
It's a lot of stress, and by the time you eat, you're so tired because your shoulders are sore, you've been chopping and standing on your feet all day, and then everybody takes a nap except you because you got to do all the dishes. It's not fun for the moms.
It's not fun at all.
Yeah. So anyway, I prefer going to the casino and going to get a meal.
Yeah.
Or just make a turkey and not all the sides. Okay, how long is a year on Venus in days? I'm assuming it's probably either a very slow turner or
How long is a Venus day? It's nothing to do
A
related
year.
to a year. Nothing to do with us. Like,
it would have to be how many times does it go around the
are we?
sun or whatever.
How far are we from Venus?
I don't know.
Venus, if you will.
Let's see. Carnivore is easy on dishes. Oh my gosh, is it ever? It is so great.
Ask me the question again.
Okay.
Yeah, carnivores.
How long is a year on Venus in days? I'm seeing 35 or 45 years, 248 days, 200 days, 250 days, 588
I'm
days,
saying
200.
5 years.
In days. How many years? How long is a year in days?
Okay, since you're doing it that way.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
5. I have to tell you how many days.
How long is a year in days on Venus? Picture yourself on Venus.
5,000 days.
Okay, really long? I'm going to go under.
I don't know if it's really long.
It's only 225 days.
Less than us.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to go look that up too and find out why that is.
Yeah. Okay, we're done. We've completed that game, and it was fun. And we really did pretty
is a fun
bad.
game.
Pretty bad.
We did good on something.
You did very good on a lot of things,
Well,
but
not a lot. But
in
I'm
general,
saying,
pretty bad.
I'm saying in general, we did show the true height of our intellectual capabilities.
Considering that
Which were
nobody
really
knows
poor.
these all, probably, I think we did pretty average.
I'm going to grade us on a scale of F to A. I'm going to say we are a D+.
Oh, I'd say C, like average. We're average.
It's not an F.
No. We
When I
got
was
some
in-
of them.
When I was in the 6th grade, I got my first F. Actually, I think it wasn't my first F, but in the 6th grade, I was a little smarter. I got an F, and the teacher, back then, they had carbon paper, so they would do the report card, and
Oh, it was on your report card you got an F?
yeah. Yes.
Not a paper.
That means that everything that I did in that class had an F too. So I got an F, and then I was looking at it and I was like, uh-oh. And on the way home, I was trying to think, I had a pencil, I changed it, the F to an A for one. And then I was like, that doesn't look right. So I turned it into a B. And then I put it in water, I messed it all up, and I came home and said I dropped it. And it was like, what in the hell is
The funny thing is, I can't imagine either of your parents caring if you had an F.
yeah.
Can you imagine them being mad at you?
I don't think they.
They probably got Fs.
That's not nice.
No, I just meant like your parents just didn't care about.
Yeah. I don't think that's. They might have cared, but what are you gonna do about it?
They practical. They realized it didn't really matter, and you were goofing around.
It didn't really matter.
Did it?
Some things that I wished I would have had a better understanding of.
Me too. But it doesn't mean you retain it all because
She's not saying her understanding. She's going, I wish you had a better
I have
understanding of something.
never
too.
had an F in my life. No way.
What?
Never. Never even on a paper or a test.
You actually did all your work, though.
Of course.
A lot of us didn't
I'm
do
sure
our
I
work.
did.
Am I right? A lot of us just didn't do it.
Well, if I had known I had an option of not doing it, I would have not done it. But I just assumed we all had to do it. I don't know. I never thought about it.
I'm highly for doing it. Like, do that stuff.
I didn't like
just-
doing it.
I just did not. I wasn't in an environment like that was important. Even with the people that I was hanging around with, it was not. The goal was not to do the work. The goal was to get out of class,
And goof
play.
around.
Yeah,
Typical boy.
yeah. I guess so. Well, I'm sure.
Play pencil wars.
I'm sure girls were doing it too.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they were
Not
all
everybody.
more like me.
Not everybody was good at school.
You didn't have to be good at it.
Yes, you do, or you get an F.
You
get
weren't
an
getting
F.
an F because you were trying and you weren't good at it. You just weren't doing anything. You weren't turning in anything. You weren't taking tests. You were goofing around on them. You were just putting all C's down on your tests.
I wasn't the only one.
No, I know.
There was a bunch of
Did
us.
you cheat?
On test, I got busted
cheated
cheating.
before.
I got busted cheating on 10th grade in high school.
That's
I got-
old for cheating.
That's when you got to do it. It's a lot harder in high school than it is in grade school.
How did you cheat? You just were looking at somebody else's paper?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
It was a girl, and she would show me her work
Why?
to help me do the test. And then she's the one
she
that told on
liked
me.
you.
She told on. No, I don't think she really liked me.
Why would she tell on you
I
if
don't
she
know.
was helping you?
Her name was Lisa.
Lisa, thanks for helping Steve out, but not
I
for
got busted.
narking on him.
Yeah, no narc.
I remember
Anyways.
once in 3rd grade, this is when I remember cheating. The teacher, they had their little lesson plans and stuff, and they had all their tests, and then she would be grading the tests as kids turned them in. And so she had the master card of the answers on her desk. And so I'm sure all of us were doing it, going up to her desk for a question,
at it?
and then you look at it and then go back. And it got to the point where I wasn't even like looking for the question. I just wanted, like, I wasn't thinking of what the answer was. We would just go up there and cheat.
There was a kid in school that found a test for a class.
I always wanted to.
I
On
say
TV
found.
they did.
I don't know how he got, like he had the test
Yeah.
and he somehow got busted. I didn't tell him. But that was like
Yeah.
that went around the school.
Maybe his mom
What
or
I know
something
what
was a
happened,
teacher.
he found that or took it off of a desk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Stole it, probably.
there had to be some kids that are like, hey, I'm working my butt off. And you guys are going to, you know.
Cheat?
We had this one class before lunch that, I think it was an English class or something. And the teacher, every day, we'd get into class, give us our assignment stuff, and she would have to go to the office, which was just a building over, and then she'd come back. She was only gone for a little bit of time. So every day, I would turn the clock faster because it was that class.
How'd you get to the clock?
We used to have clocks on a wall.
I know, but it was high, wasn't it? You have to stand on a desk to
No,
get it?
I stood on a chair, but it wasn't like, it was easy to get it.
Oh.
It was right behind her desk. So I would move it like 15 minutes. And then when it was time for lunch.
The whole class saw you doing it.
I know. And that's the only time that the snitches went along with it. Because we got out, we were out 15 minutes early.
There was no buzzer?
Yeah. But we would just say it's time. Like when somebody would mention the time.
The teacher
we
probably
would
saw
take
you
off.
and was like, get these kids out of here. Just let them do it. I'll act like I didn't see it.
And ironically, she was one of my favorite teachers.
Yeah.
She was a nice lady.
She knew you did it.
I don't know.
She's not the one you made go to like an insane asylum, right?
No, that was a different teacher. But she was super nice. I liked her a lot. Anyways.
Callie Rice never cheated in school.
Good
ever.
job, Callie. Good job.
Thank you.
I don't recommend it at all.
Yeah.
I'm still playing catch up.
Yeah, Michelle. Michelle's still mad about all of her 90 to 93 B grades. They'd be all A's now. That's for sure. I wouldn't have had them either. Putty is doing well, but she's sleeping hard in her poof bed over there. So she's not with us at the moment.
She played hard today.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. That was really fun. We needed a little break. So I've been working on taxes.
Yeah. And we're trying to do these on the weekend, but man, our weekends we got a grandson that's in baseball every single weekend.
It's like 6 hours being gone to get all the way up there, deal with traffic, and then get home, and after all that traffic, it's just not happening. So it'll be some other random days, but thank you guys for joining us.
We'll shoot for the weekend, but
stuff happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff happens.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
How do I hit it again? Oh yeah.